Hey everybody, and welcome to Crossbody Unity. We're filling in some gaps with doctrine for believers and Christian ministries, and we're teaching on authority as well as any other thing that relates. But we're submitting it as Selah, not as dogma. I've heard too much dogma. One thing that's on my mind is autocrats, authoritarianism, calling out people in public that you've never met, that you've never confronted, that you are, just given the righteous, your call, you're the only one in the world who knows more and is more and has the authority over all to name their names, show their faces in a TMZ video or whatever. So it's not a free-for-all in the body of Christ. There's supposed to be a modicum of humility, respect, and face-to-face relationship for community. Ephesians 4 is our call, Crossbody Unity. It relates back to Psalm 133:3. It talks about the oil of unity that came down from Aaron's beard and it went to the bottom of the garment. And that is where God commands his life, blessing forevermore. So what I think we need now is more light instead of death and word curses. I believe there are things in our nation that are not right in Christian ministry, but there are a lot of things in every person and every family and every kind of ministry that are not perfect either. But I would really caution, I hate to say it, ministry males, because there's such a stereotype now, and I'm representing the grassroots and the effect of all this hoopla and even true, really good doctrine, faith-filled doctrine, but also dross of the law, which is submission. So when you have one size fits all at the bottom, a big boss, that is what we call authoritarianism. That is what we call martial law in the church in different groups. What we found is the more you see famous TV, the more you see recipe formula, the standard one group is over all these millions or hundreds of thousands, and they are like 1 Corinthians. Paul's admonition, don't be like that. He says, don't say, I am only for Paul, I'm only for Apollos. This is the same thing. Nobody knew we would have this, but now we know it. Authoritarian is not servant leader, and it is autocratic, naming names like Phariseeism.